Alright, so just woke up on the first day. We came out here, got here at like 11 o'clock last night. I stayed in like a weird corkscrew position in the front of Francesca's truck, so that was fun. I actually slept really well, surprisingly. I got some time in on Ria's Grom last night. That thing is actually terrifying to ride because it's pretty much a stock Grom. And we've got our Grom here. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. People just starting to roll up, set up the pits, and get this thing going. After the riders meeting, it was time to do our last once-over on the bike. It's a modified Honda Grom with a Power Commander ECU, K&N cold air intake, Brembo brakes, high compression piston, cams, racing slicks, Olin suspension. There really isn't a nicer Grom out there, and here it is.
One of the best to ever do it.
Alright, so we got Orlando coming over there on the practice. Everything's looking good. There he is. He is mobbing on that thing. Alright guys, so practice went well. We are starting up, getting ready to start the race. I've got my patented high-vis orange on here for this, so everything will be pretty good.
Second. 6 seconds. It's noon.
Again, opening up the 24 hours with another hole shot. There it is. Woo! All right, I am walking back to the pits. Start of the race was awesome. Got the hole shot, just like we did last year. And now we're currently running number 1. I mean, granted, it's only been 5 minutes and we got 24 hours, but strong start, strong start.
Really, okay, it was at almost 19, I'm going down to 18. Okay, check the front. The front was not as bad as the back, but the back, as soon as you were going to get a little bit of throttle input, it was not good. Okay, I'm just...
Was it sliding? What was going on?
It was sliding the back, okay, especially even on the cracks. 18 front and rear. Okay, brother, come on back. Turn right. Going forward. The tire should, when you start to roll in, it's too high. It's too high. Yeah, when you start to roll in, the tire should start to bite rolling in, and the carcass should start to flex. And when you're in the maximum on edge grip, that's where the carcass should be working with the rim and the suspension, pulling you along.
All right, we just had the second place bike expire. Thing was smoking. Pulled off the track. Good news for us. Here comes Jared. About to finish up his last lap for this stint. Alright, there's Jared. He's coming in. And he messed up. He went the wrong way. Go.
That's hard. Cut it off. Just the front, Jared?
No, just mostly the back, the front just a little bit.
I'm going down to 16. You're a neutral. Gear start. Okay.
Got a little shop dog here. I'm getting ready to go out on the bike for my first hour. I really have no idea how this is gonna go because I have not prepared or trained or done much to do this, and it's pretty physically demanding and mentally demanding. To top it off, I haven't been feeling very good in the last couple of weeks. I've had headaches and nausea and all kinds of stuff, and it's kind of happening a little bit this morning. But I'm feeling a little bit better. I tried taking a multivitamin and probiotics and all kinds of stuff. I don't know, anything to help. So we'll see how it goes. It's about 8 o'clock now. We've got some golden hour, golden light photography. I went out for a run and miserably failed. Had to come in about 15 minutes after I went out. Everyone else is doing hour stints. I need more time at the gym, to say the least, but pulled really good lap times. So I'm gonna do some, get some film here, and I'm back on the bike at 10. Alright, so we are now heading over to a drag race event because at Willow Springs they're doing drag races right now also on the big track. And we'll get some footage of that, show it to you guys, and there you go. So up here in the start finish line tower with Richard Marcella, who did the racing show for 140 episodes, you said?
Yeah, motorcycles, cars, drag racing, Indy 500, all kinds of good stuff.
Awesome.
And I've done the announcing here, and I've been a part of Willow Springs for about 10, 12 years, 15 years.
Well, he got us up here in the tower and kind of gave us sort of a pit pass, I guess, to do some filming, so. What's your name? Bruce. Bruce, Pete, nice to meet you. How you doing? So, tell me a little bit about the dragster. I mean, this thing is seems pretty cool.
So I bought this a bunch of years ago because a bucket list thing was to go 10 seconds at 135 or whatever. I wanted to know what it was like.
Yeah, yeah.
This was a real inexpensive way to get to it.
Yeah.
Because they weigh nothing. They hardly take any horsepower to get you there. So I bought it off a guy up north, and we've been revamping it over the years, trying to make it better and run a little better and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
What's the motor you got in it?
it's a 327 Chevy, pretty much stock.
Okay.
It's got a bit of a cam, nothing too crazy. A little zoomy header, single plane manifold with a Holly.
Right.
Some ignition on it. You know, according to the internet calculators, based on ETs and weight, it's about 290, 300 horses. That's
Okay.
about all it is.
Well, I mean, you really don't need much with something like this.
No.
I mean, what's this whole thing weigh? Like,
Right now it's about 1,400. We're getting it.
yeah, I was gonna say now 13, 14. Yeah, that's
We put some new heads on it. This is the first time I've had it out this year from running another car. We put some new Edelbrock heads on it, and it's lost something. I don't know what's going on. I probably have to do something with the carburetor for the extra performance that it's trying to get out of the head.
right, right. Yeah, I saw one of the passes. You went down and kind of halfway you lifted off.
Well, I accidentally shifted into neutral.
Oh, okay, okay.
So sometimes it's hard to tell what gear I'm in. It'll shift from first to third real fast, and I'll think I'm in second, I'll shift again, and then wham.
Right,
It
yeah.
just revs up. Like, okay, well, so much for that.
Yeah, no, I do that on motorcycles all the time. It's
But the last two runs, it's running okay. We're not getting the times that we're used to, but right now, it's kind of, the tires are grabbing and throwing the car up in the air.
okay.
So it's throwing it up and bouncing and throwing it up and bouncing. I'm losing a lot of time right there until it settles down.
Yeah.
So the key is we're going to put some more air in the tire. Maybe they'll spin rather than grab, and I get a slightly better ET out of it. But we're just testing tonight. We always just test here. I mean,
It's all for fun.
it's all for fun.
Yeah.
You know, people like to see it.
Yeah.
We love it here. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for letting me talk to you about it. No problem. Yeah, we saw this thing and we're just like damn, I gotta check that out. I want to talk to this guy.
Here's what the track setup looks like at night. It really isn't that well lit because there's no permanent lights, so they use floodlights set up on generators that would frequently run out of gas and send an entire track into complete darkness. After many years of doing this, you'd think that somebody on the track crew would remember to check the gas in the generator. Other than this though, the bike was running really well and everyone actually had really good lap times all throughout the night. When we pulled through to the morning, we were in second place, just a few laps behind first.
All right, guys. I just finished up my hour on the bike, and I am thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled with how it went. At one point, I ran a 58.5, well, really closer to 58.6, but I'm a round down. Ran 158.5. I ran two like 59.7s, and then 6 minute .5 in a row. Like right around there. It was like minute .4 to minute .6, so I was thrilled with that. And then the rest of my times were 101, 102. Those are just laps that I was like pushing and really going for it. Francesca's sleeping, I forgot about that. Whoops. I'm gonna go over here. It's midnight right now. Halfway through the race, we are number 1 again. We sort of faltered a little bit just because I wasn't really the fastest guy that we have on the team. Orlando has gained those laps back.
Bobby, we got the wants to pit symbol.
Repeat.
Orlando wants to go to the pits and swap riders.
10-4. Well, there you go. Now we're gonna swap riders.
Back out over the track, we got our warning. Okay. Oh man. Pull it. Watch out for whiners.
I know the lighting in the video right now is probably terrible, and that's because I'm sitting in the truck, and all I have is the little light that's... Oh, I have more light here. That doesn't work. Okay, never mind. That light doesn't work. Well, I'm gonna try and get a couple hours of sleep in. Man, that hour killed me. It really did. But it feels so good knowing that I actually came out and achieved something, and did really good, and did something that I honestly did not think that I could do. If I don't get back on the bike, I am perfectly okay with that. It's about 12:30 now. Bike's running really good. Jared's going out for a 2-hour stint. Hopefully 2-hour stint. Orlando only lasted an hour and a half. And with that pit stop kind of tied us back up again. Well, hopefully we go fast and hopefully we make up those laps. So I will see you guys in the morning.
How's the handling? Good. 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 It's predictable. It doesn't really slide anymore. It's good. It's good. Good.
So a friend of Orlando's dropped by. He is a chiropractor. We now have our own personal chiropractor on the race team.
Holy crap, that's a lot of sun. I got woken up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning and was like, hey, you need to be on the bike in 5 minutes. So that was fun. I had no shirt on and I got out of the car and it was cold as shit. Got on the bike, stayed consistent at about a minute, handful of minute and 1 seconds. Looking good. Team Beta, our biggest competitor, the one that we've been, you know, back and forth with pretty much the entire time. We're winning by a lap, they're winning by 2, we win by 1, they win by 1. They had 2 flat tires and they were in the pits for about 15 minutes. That had us, brought us back from our mechanical shifter fell off. We're looking good. I'm going back out on the bike in about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and that'll be my last one. And we'll get some footage of it so you guys can see it. So there is 50 minutes left in the race, and we are only 2 laps up from second place, which is somewhat concerning. They do have to pit at some point, which will give us another chance for a lap. Then we'll be 3 to 4 laps ahead, which will be awesome. And we should have a shot at this.
Come on, man. There's Young. He is our competitor right now. That beta is brand new, out of the box. And I have a sneaky suspicion that they are also using race gas. Don't get distracted, Orlando. Don't get distracted. That does not sound so good. So little time left in this race.
We legit have 9 minutes left, and we're like 2 laps ahead. Come on, Orlando.
It's 11:59, guys. How many seconds?
10, 9,
10, 9,
7, 6,
4, 3,
So good. That's amazing, man. Oh yeah. Bring it. Well done. Oh my God. But we got the overall. Yes, we did. I can't believe you nailed 2 hours.
That was impressive. 2 full hours. In the heat.
Yeah, this.
Yes!